Jobs are important in South Carolina. One of the elements of jobs is, of course, the port system. Is the port system going to be an employer? Is it going to be competitive? Is it going to be able to move on the world stage? The Port of Charleston is really the gateway to commerce in South Carolina. And keeping that port competitive and really getting more areas in it is important if we're going to be about building the future. So we need to deepen the Port of Charleston. We need to make sure that we got adequate rail service in and out of the port to get the trailers off of the road system so that we don't overburden the road system. The comment was made years ago that Charleston is more than a port, but it's also a port city. So it's a case of balancing the two. The city of North Charleston should not be run over on the rail issue. Rather, they should be partners in how we put together the economic highways of South Carolina. Unfortunately, the controversy over at the Savannah River has taken some attention away from the Port of Charleston. You may or may not know the Savannah River question is basically an environmental question long before you ever get to the question of economics. Because what will happen, in my opinion, is that they will kill the river. It will make it very hard for wildlife to exist there, particularly fish. Then you're going to have the destruction of freshwater wetlands. You got potential of salt water getting into the aquifer. And then the technology used supposedly to somehow remedy this is an unproven technology. Bad decision, in my opinion, by DHEC. The General Assembly has taken that position. The consequence of this is that the Port of Jasper will not get built on the South Carolina side, in my opinion. So we lose the opportunity for jobs there. Then you have a port being built upriver that's environmentally costly. Is it going to be economically costly? Is there a better way to do it at Jasper or to do it at Charleston? The key for South Carolina is how do we build the future? And we build the future by making our port competitive, and we make sure that it can deal with the big, large ships in what is called the post-Panamax era, which is coming here in South Carolina. So look to see the General Assembly back dredging, back smart choices that protect the dollars of the taxpayers and pave the way for jobs in the future.